My name is Erin Haviland, and I'm the Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources and Student Services with the Lower Kuskokwim School District. And I would say LKSD is special and different from other districts in a lot of ways. You know, the first thing that comes to mind that we hear a lot of from our staff is that we really place a big emphasis on professional development, and we see that in multiple ways. We have a really strong induction program for our new teachers, whether you're new to the profession or just new to us. We're really happy that we are able to bring in our first and second year teachers to Bethel all together multiple times throughout the year for targeted professional development for those new teachers. And that does two things, really. I mean, yes, there's the curricular piece where they get the information to be a better teacher and refine their skill set, but also it creates what we like to call like the cohort or sort of that family feeling. That's something we really bank or really think is a positive of the Lower Kuskokwim School District. So, you know, these 30, 40 people that you start the school year with, you know, as a first year teacher, you get to see throughout the year, build those relationships. And then even as you move along through the years, it's, you know, really nice to connect with those people, you know, throughout different sporting events or annual fall conference, which is another benefit of working here. So we bring all of our teachers, which is about 450 people, into Bethel once a year for 3-4 days of professional development. And some of that is in-house PD, and some of it is national speakers. So things like that happen throughout the year. And you can get to know people from other sites, make new friends, make other connections. And really, we found over the years, that's what keeps people with our district. It's not so much the grade level you're teaching, but it's those connections with other staff members, but also within our communities. When people really make connections in the community with their students' families and other people within the community, it feels like home. And that's really what we want, because happy teachers, you know, make happy students and successful students. And, you know, I started my teaching years in Ohio. I taught there for 5 years. It's where I grew up. And I just thought there has to be something different in the world. And so I went to a job fair, an ATP job fair, and got hired by the Lower Kuskokwim School District. And I told my parents it'll be like 1 or 2 years, you know, just a little something different. I was in my 20s, and that was 15 years ago. And here we are as the assistant superintendent, and, you know, married, have a mortgage, 2 kids, a dog, you know, just the lifestyle really works for me and for lots of people. So, you know, when we hire new teachers and new people, we just really think like, one of the things we look for is, who is this type of lifestyle going to appeal to? Who's going to be good for our kids in the classroom, of course, first. But on top of that, you know, who is this type of a lifestyle and living in rural Alaska good for? And it's been great for me and for lots of other people. You know, we have a really strong Grow Your Own program too, where you can move through the ranks, so to speak, if that's your desire. And if it's, you know, if you'd prefer to stay in the classroom or more in a student-centered role, we help people become counselors, you know, get their certification in different areas. So those are just some really wonderful things about living here and working here. And yeah, I really enjoyed my time with LKSD, and I don't see it ending anytime soon. They were having a job fair in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I think it may have been the only job fair that was ever held in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And it was about 3-4 hours from where I was living. And it was, you know, on a weekend. And I just thought, what do I have to lose? And so I went, and that was it. That was history, you know, just talking to people and hearing what the recruiters at the event, who were, one was a retired principal and one was a current staff member, you know, what they thought of the district and living here. That was it. It sold me.